We started the new school year with excitement and promise. You filled our classrooms, engaged in discussion, and attended events. We gathered at barbecues and activities. You blasted music, danced, and laughed. Together, we honored our veterans and celebrated our differences. We cheered on our athletes. You studied together, created together, and we all worked toward the future. And then it stopped. On March 13th, life had come to a sudden halt. A pandemic. COVID-19 closed our campuses and left us all stunned. But as I said, we started the school year with promise. And as true Eagles, class of 2020, you rose to the challenge and adapted to our new normal. Welcome to Mount San Jacinto College's 2020 commencement. We are here today in a very different environment from the one we all envisioned when the academic year began. We are here online rather than in person to recognize the most unique graduating class in my 30-plus year career. Let's face it, this isn't the way you wanted to celebrate your achievement. It's not the way we wanted to celebrate you. But we, that means MSJC students, faculty, staff, and administrators, are not just part of a remarkable time in college history. We are part of a remarkable time in global history. This virtual graduation will stand as a testament to future generations of the resiliency that characterizes the class of 2020 and to the dedication of this group of students and of Mount San Jacinto College to abide by the county and state orders that helped keep the coronavirus from spreading. You will see some of the stories in this virtual commencement about your peers from the class of 2020. Before I go any further, I am honored to turn to MSJC student trustee Allison Salas. She will recite the Pledge of Allegiance. Afterward, you'll learn more about your student trustee. Allison?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Hi, my name is Allison Salas, and I'm the student trustee for MSJC. I wanted to become a nurse because when I was a kid, I spent a lot of time in and out of hospitals. The person that I spent the most time with was nurses. They were the ones that were there with me on Christmas. They were the ones that checked in with me in the middle of the night. They saved my life a lot of times, and I wanted to be able to give back and pay that forward and be able to help other people in a way. My journey at MSJC started in fall of 2018. This is my 4th semester. I've been a part of student government the entire time I've been at MSJC. It has been a lot of fun, a lot of work, I have met some of the most amazing people that I've ever met in my life. I've made friendships and connections that I plan on maintaining for the rest of my life. So what's next for me after graduation is I apply to MSJC's nursing program, and hopefully I get in. I'll do the Albion to RN bridge if I do, and I hopefully will get my associate's degree in nursing from MSJC. I would just like to take this time to thank everybody who has made graduation possible. Dr. Colson, Dr. Schultz, the executive cabinet, the board of trustees, all my professors, thank you so much. My experience has been amazing. Every single class, I feel like I've learned something that I will take with me into whatever emergency room or operation room that I'll be in, whether it was my art class or my anthropology class or my stats class. All of those classes matter to what I'm going to do, and I appreciate my time here so much. Thank you to all my family in SGA. You guys have made my college experience so memorable, so worthwhile. I look forward to hear what everybody's going to continue doing with their lives, and thank you to my family, my mom, and my siblings.
Thank you, Allison. Now join us for the national anthem as sung by Eric Walker, MSJC alumnus from the class of 2011.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light were so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you. Hello everyone, I'm Eric Walker, Eagles, class of 2020. Please receive my congratulatory remarks. As an MSJC alumni, I feel a great honor in sharing in this extremely rare but special occasion. As a youngster from the inner cities of Chicago and a poor family of 15, or one of 15, I knew that attending college and obtaining an advanced degree would be my freedom's call. Needless to say, I am the first to graduate. No shade on my family. After moving to the Inland Empire, I attended MSJC on the Menifee Valley campus in 2009. I came across my calling in communication studies. Professor David Moss, in his class, he gave us students at the time a handout loosely titled All the Things You Can Do with a Communications Degree. I went on to get a master's degree at CSU San Bernardino and landed a career right here at MSJC working with an award-winning public information and marketing team. Furthermore, doing the work, I'm excited in creating and promoting your success. In these times, there is a collection of historical documents and stories I like to hold fast to. One scripture goes like this: "But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength. They will soar high on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not faint." Eagles, you made it. You're here. Class of 2020, you have guts, you have grit, you know how to grind. Eagles, rise. Yeesh.
Thank you. I'd like to turn your attention to our MSJC Board of Trustees. These 5 leaders have guided this district so we would be prepared for extraordinary circumstances like those we are experiencing today. I am honored to introduce Board President Dorothy McGargle, Clerk of the Board Vicki Carpenter, Trustee Tom Ashley, Trustee Ann Mott, and Trustee Dr. Sherry Guerrero.
I want to say congratulations to the class, MSJC class of 2020, and also thank all of the administrators, the faculty, the classified, everybody that has been working so hard on this. So they threw us a curveball and we're still at bat.
Okay, I'd just like to say best wishes and congratulations to each one of you graduating today. Be proud of your accomplishment. I pray your future will be bright and your dreams come true. Make MSJC proud. Yay!
Yay, MSJC, class of 2020. Congratulations. Great job, especially in these times that we're living in right now. I look forward to seeing you in person very soon, and may your future look bright. Thank you for allowing us to help you the way that we have during this COVID time, and that your future, again, is very bright.
MSJC, class of 2020, congratulations. We are so sorry we can't hand you your diplomas across the stage. It's all of our favorite time of the year. It breaks our hearts that we can't be there. And we will rise because Eagles always rise. And hang in there. We'll get through this. And this will be something you take with you for the rest of your lives, because it's a very sad, but it's a very special moment that you're living through in history.
Congratulations to the MSJC class of 2020. In your lifetime, you've dealt with things like 9/11, this pandemic, which means that you're incredible overcomers. And by you graduating, you're taking it the first step into an incredible future. So don't let the fear of what we've been through these last few months color your future. Your future is bright, and you're going to make everybody proud. So congratulations.
In just a bit, you will meet Yolanda Diego, our student speaker, and Bernardo Brito, who will guide us for the turning of the tassels. Next, it is my pleasure to introduce the MSJC Executive Cabinet team. First, Dr. Jeremy Brown, Interim Vice President of Instruction. Dr. John Colson, Vice President of Student Services. Beth Gomez, Vice President of Business Services. Brandon Moore, Vice President of Institutional Effectiveness and Enrollment Management. Janine Stokes, Chief Human Resources Officer. Joyce Johnson, Executive Dean of Instruction. Rebecca Teague, Executive Dean of Institutional Effectiveness and Strategic Initiatives. Because this is a virtual graduation, you will be given direction later to hear your names as they are read for the conferring of degrees. Please watch carefully toward the end of the virtual ceremony for those instructions. The MSJC team who will be reading graduates' names are representing administration, Maya Cardenas, Pamela Wright, and Marilyn Harvey. Representing the Academic Senate, Luis Mondragon, Lauren Springer, and Ted Blake. And representing Classified Senate, Don Witt and Nicole Pina. I would like to recognize Victor Llamas, who was voted by his fellow students to serve as the president of the Student Government Association. Victor has done an admirable job during a difficult time. He is also graduating today with 2 degrees in math and 1 in communications. Victor is transferring to UC Berkeley and will major in math.
Hello everyone, my name is Victor Llamas. I am your SGA president serving for the 2019 to 2020 academic year. I was born in Riverside. I've always grown up in San Jacinto. I've been here for the 22 years that I've been alive. I took a lot of classes in San Jacinto my first 2-3 years at MSJC actually. And another reason why I went to the Menifee Valley campus mainly was because I also worked there as a tutor in the LRC. Some of my fondest memories at MSJC have definitely been the events that we host. A lot of the events that come to mind are Take Back the Night, Harvest Festival, and our Pride Week, where we had the Letting Others In event, and that was a really great time. I have been accepted into the University of California, Berkeley, so that is where I will be attending school in the fall. I will hopefully be graduating in the spring of 2022, and then after that I will hopefully go into a doctorates program where I would eventually become an expert in the math field and become a professor. That's my ultimate goal, is either become a professor at an institution or be a director of an LGBTQ plus youth center in the Riverside County. I just want to say congratulations, graduates. You absolutely deserve this. Your resilience inspires me, and I hope you do well in whichever path you take. Actually, in fact, I know you will do well in whichever path you take because you have proven that you can, especially here at MSJC.
Now, class of 2020, let's talk about you. As I said earlier, you are the single most unique class in my career. I was also a student like you and am the father of 3 who have all earned degrees from colleges and universities. With more than 3 decades in this field and the many perspectives and experiences I have in higher education, I thought I'd seen it all. I was wrong. I have never experienced a year like this one. I have never met a group of students like the class of 2020. Our theme this year is MSJC Eagles Rise. If ever a class personified a theme, it is the class of 2020. From out of the shadows of some of your personal adversities to the collective crisis of a pandemic, you pushed yourselves to rise above. COVID-19 put an obstacle in your path, but you chose to stand up to this global crisis. Some of you, joined by faculty, classified professionals, and administrators, stepped in to help our communities get through this unprecedented time. Let's take a look. This is a good time to thank those on the front lines. Nurses and doctors, firefighters and paramedics, our law enforcement officers and military who sacrifice their health and safety to protect ours. It is also appropriate to remember those we lost this year and to send good wishes to those recovering from illness. And to be grateful to family, friends, and others who supported you along the way. Class of 2020, you are part of a strong history of students who have overcome adversity. Since we opened our doors 57 years ago, we've experienced wars, gas shortages, racial tensions and recessions, and so much more. But a pandemic? You didn't turn away. You didn't give up on your dreams. By rolling up your sleeves, stepping squarely into this, and adapting quickly to change, these are the types of actions that have set you up well to succeed in careers. Let's hear from one of our nursing students who stepped right in to help out during the pandemic.
Hi, my name is Brandy Donini, and I am a graduating student from MSJC, and I am graduating from the nursing program this semester. I grew up in Redondo Beach, California, and I was raised by my grandma, and I went to school out there, dropped out in 9th grade, went back and received my diploma in 98, went to an adult school. And I started taking classes shortly thereafter at MSJC in 98. And I decided to come back to school full time when San Onofre Nuclear Generating Station was decommissioned. I couldn't find a job paying as much as they did. So my next option was to come back to school. But life kind of got in the way, you know. A marriage, divorce, and a child. And once San Onofre was decommissioned and I had to go back, I just started in summer of 2015 taking general ed courses. Little did I know my journey would be riddled with issues that would make me want to turn away and just get a job. Right before I applied for the nursing program, I suffered a breast cancer scare in the summer of 2017 and had to have surgery a week before my chemistry final. By the grace of God, I was cancer-free and was able to continue, and I applied to the nursing program. I managed to finish most of my prerequisites with a 4.0 and completing the honors program. My daughter started college with me at MSJC in August of 2019. So we go to school together. When school was canceled and we had the stay-at-home orders, the County of Riverside decided they were going to start testing patients and those with symptoms for COVID-19 at the Storm Stadium. And a student in third semester had a contact who asked for volunteers. So on March 21st, I answered that call along with other fellow nursing students. I don't want people to lose hope that they can do this. It's hard, but it's doable. I've always been able to turn to the professors. And I would like to thank, Dr. Sterling Roulette, Professor Eric Oslins, and others along that way that helped me with this journey. Because if it wasn't for them, I don't think I would have the strength and endurance to persevere and reach my goals.
Our faculty, staff, counselors, financial aid, health services, they all mobilized to support you and found solutions so you could continue your journeys and arrive at this day. More than 99% of our classes transitioned online, and so did all of our services. Still, we know it wasn't easy, and we know that COVID-19 hit some people harder than others. Some of our most underserved populations were disproportionately affected by the coronavirus. As a true innovator, MSJC was poised before this pandemic to support our students with the greatest needs. We were a leader among community colleges to create a student equity pledge. Watch this to learn more.
Mount San Jacinto College is committed to supporting the diversity
and the diversity of its students and communities. Therefore, we are proud to unveil our new MSJC Equity Pledge.
We, the Mount San Jacinto faculty, classified professionals, and administrators, acknowledge there are systemic barriers
that have historically excluded and prevented equal outcomes for students on the basis of
race, ethnicity, gender expression, sexuality,
national origin, socioeconomic status, ability,
language, religion, age, physical appearance,
and the intersection of all of these. Therefore, we define equity as an investment and commitment to achieving parity in academic outcomes by removing institutional barriers
and creating an inclusive and culturally affirming learning environment. As such, we are dedicated to challenging our perceptions, biases,
and blind spots through self-reflection and constant inquiry to identify and eliminate
equity gaps and reinvest in our communities.
Our purpose is to celebrate diversity, instill hope, and empower our students to transform their lives and those around them.
I believe that we must self-reflect and take ownership of our own mistakes.
I believe in developing strategies based on student strengths.
I believe it's important that we understand our own ethnic and racial identities.
I believe there is a significant difference between equity and equality.
I believe in a culture of authentic care and respect.
I believe in confronting my own beliefs about achievement gaps.
I believe in our students. We were able to disperse millions of dollars in federal funds to you quickly to help ease the economic hardships from the coronavirus. We also knew that many students who didn't qualify for those federal dollars still needed our help. The MSJC Foundation's Pledge for Success was one of the innovative initiatives that helped us before and during the pandemic. Take a look.
Did you know that about 80% of MSJC students qualify for some sort of financial aid? The MSJC's Foundation New Pledge for Success aims to help those students who are in most need by providing funds for food, books and supplies, dress clothes, essential hygienic items, and more. Among the programs the initiative helps is the twice-monthly Food for Thought pop-up pantry.
It's a great supplement for my CalFresh benefits. It's helped me get through the month to feed my children and just able to focus in school.
We also have these grab-and-go bags for our students. They contain a cup of soup, a water, some Cheez-It snacks and fruit snacks for our students so that they can go grab throughout various offices on our campus when they're hungry. Our staff found a couple, both of them, husband and wife, are students, and they had 3 of their little children under the age of 5. They were feeding their kids from these bags in our cafeteria. So that just goes to show you why these are so important to our students and their families.
For just $35, you can provide 5 meals to an MSJC student when they need it most. The Pledge for Success also accepts donations of business clothing for its career closet that helps dress students for job interviews. You can help a student when they need it most. Please donate to the Pledge for Success by visiting the MSJC Foundation online today.
COVID-19 will change the way we live, learn, and work. It already has. There are 1,948 of you graduating this year. Many of you became teachers to your own children when schools closed. Some of you lost jobs, but remained determined to finish your education. Some of you had never taken an online class, but adapted so you could reach your goals. Your flexibility and perseverance in the face of adversity are to be commended. Viktor Frankl, the Austrian neurologist, psychiatrist, and Holocaust survivor, wrote in his book, Man's Search for Meaning, about a quality that no one can take away from you. It is the ability, quote, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way, end quote. Class of 2020, you chose an attitude of achievement, not defeat. You chose not to be victims of circumstance, but to be seekers of solutions. I have been honored to serve as your superintendent president and watch you rise above your own challenges and a pandemic. You are ready to take on anything, and I know, just like you did at MSJC, you will succeed.
This pandemic has really put into perspective how minute something as a virus can really change our whole lives.
My mom has taken a nursing contract in New York.
Being worried about putting my family at risk.
I was really worried about how to celebrate my son's birthday.
Not being able to be with my loved ones and not be by their side.
COVID-19 has allowed me to rebrand my business.
And I have more days off to spend with my son.
To see a community coming together, helping others.
We're still connected, that we're still talking to each other, checking up on each other.
It's at our lowest point
when we allow ourselves to become vulnerable and pick ourselves up again.
Now, it is my privilege to introduce our student speaker today. Please join me in welcoming from the class of 2020, Yolanda Diego. Listen as Yolanda tells her inspiring story and how education helped her triumph over adversity.
The struggle is real, especially for a mother of 8 kids, 3 with autism, and 1 stepdaughter. Good afternoon, class of 2020. My name is Yolanda Diego. Never did I think that this moment would ever come, especially in these circumstances. I struggled from day one, not with the staff, because the staff and faculty are amazing and inclusive. They make you feel that you belong and make sure that you're very well taken care of, mentally, emotionally, and even financially. They help you the very best that they can. The resources provided are amazing as well. At the LRC, the Learning Resource Center, the tutors there are there to support you the best as they can. I spent countless hours at the new communications lab for tutoring in communications, as most of you did as well. One of the biggest and most important things at MSJC is the sense of community. I found my familia at MSJC in their Puente program. Puente got me through many times that I wanted to drop out of education. I began Puente my 2nd semester, and let's just say that there was an amazing professor, without mentioning names, but she knows who she is. A Chicana, an incredible advisor, a mentor, and a beautiful personality, who also carries the title of doctor. She really encouraged me, and I don't think I would be here if it wasn't for her inspiration. I'm not the only one who feels this way about her. Her support and her guidance provided what I needed to help me kickstart the continuing of my education. I would also like to thank Jackie Figueroa for all of the support with all of the late night tutorings. I was able to find my sense of belonging here at MSJC. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I come from a broken home. I had a dad, but did I really? He was in and out of jail, and then finally, when I was 8 years old, he was completely gone. But what made up for that is my amazing, strong, supportive mother, Yolanda Gonzalez. I could mention so many more beautiful qualities about her, but I would never finish. My mother raised my 2 younger sisters and I all on her own. I didn't listen to my mom, but she made sure I graduated from high school, even though I was already a teen mom. I would like to thank my little sister Santa for she had to stay home and watch my baby boy, Angel, so that I can graduate on time with my class. I must thank my stepdad, Rick, for being the supportive, encouraging dad who's always there for my sisters and I. I must also thank for their support my sister, Ricky, and Nena. Having a son and a daughter who have helped watch their siblings so that their mother could do her homework was some of the support that I received at home. Brianna and Kieran, thank you for all the support you gave me to help get me where I am now. Without you, this would not have been possible. Thank you. This year, not only am I in the class of 2000, but I am in the class of 2020. Not only am I celebrating my graduation, but in a few days, May 26th, I celebrate my 10-year sobriety of overcoming my drug addiction. Having a daughter who is at a university level has pushed me to be there by her side, continuing my education with her at Cal State San Bernardino. We will both be entering our junior year together, which is something I could have never imagined. As many of us here today, we will continue our journey. I too will continue my education with my familia and Puentistas by my side, as there will be 4 of us graduating and going on to continue our higher education at universities and Cal States. We as Eagles find our nest and find our homes wherever the path may take us, whether it be in a small oak tree or in the highest mountains. We as Eagles will push and protect what is most important to us, which is knowledge. And with knowledge, there's power, which is what my amazing Puente professor always told me. This semester was supposed to be a walk in the park because it was my last one. But now, with all the classes being online, I felt that I was going to fall. But now every day, I remind myself that eagles don't fall, they rise. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it.
I began MSJC 2 years ago. I just had a baby in 2017 in December. Classes started January 7th or 8th, I believe, in 2018. And I was there the first day of class. So now he's 2 and now I'm graduating, majoring in communications now. I'm a DSPS student. I'm an EOPS student. Like, all the help and the resources that I got from MSJC was what I needed to succeed. I lived on Skid Road in downtown LA. I didn't have nothing. I wasn't too good of an example for my kids. But now they're older and mom got her life together. Once I'm out of here, of MSJC, I'm walking into those doors at Cal State San Bernardino, hand in hand with my daughter. I walked her in elementary, her kindergarten, and now she's walking me into the university doors.
Thank you, Yolanda. It is stories like yours that show the powerful transformation that takes place once students decide to embark on their educational journeys. Students achieve their goals at MSJC for many reasons, and one of the biggest reasons is those at the college who work so hard creating a learning environment, whether it's in the classroom or online, that helps you succeed. I would like to introduce Dr. Jeremy Brown, the Interim Vice President of Instruction, to share his thoughts and recognize the class of 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Schultz. So, as Vice President of Instruction, my assignment during commencement is to present the Mount San Jacinto College Class of 2020 to our Superintendent President and to the Board of Trustees. In a typical year, I would be on the stage watching your smiles and tears of emotion as you receive your diplomas. But as we all know, this is not a typical year. I miss that interaction, and I know you do too. But you are truly an amazing class. Let me tell you something about, well, you, the class of 2020. This year, MSJC is awarding 3,152 associate's degrees and 362 certificates for a total of 3,514 combined awards. These degrees and certificates signify the educational enrichment of the cities, the region, and the state we serve. And I congratulate all who are celebrating this achievement today. Each of you have achieved great things to attain your goals. In addition to the typical trials and challenges of completing an educational award, the class of 2020 has persevered amid the drastic changes caused by COVID-19, primarily the migration of their courses to the online environment. I would like to highlight the 36 students in our Honors Enrichment Program and the 179 Phi Theta Kappa students who are graduating today. 144 of these students have GPAs between 3.5 and 4.0, and 18 have a 4.0 GPA. Out of the entire class of 2020, 493 of you have GPAs between 3.5 and 4.0, and 39 of you have a 4.0 GPA. That is a great success story. This could not be done without an outstanding faculty. They have played such a vital role in inspiring and preparing you for success and in building and maintaining a culture of excellence at Mount San Jacinto College. The MSJC faculty is an amazing group of people. We are a student-first institution, and I can tell you that in my interactions with faculty, we share the guiding question, what's best for students? Our faculty work hard to provide meaningful experiences and innovative programs for our students. The administration extends our deepest appreciation to the faculty for your dedication and commitment to student success. Thank you for your outstanding service to the college and to our students. It is with great pleasure that the Mount San Jacinto College faculty and I certify that the members of the graduating class of 2020 have met all the requirements for the degrees and certificates that they have earned, as prescribed by the governing board of the Mount San Jacinto College District and the Board of Governors of the California Community Colleges. Graduates, your degrees are normally conferred on stage by the members of the board and by our superintendent president. This year, we confer your degrees with a reading of your names in a special video. Please watch for information toward the end of the commencement on how to access that video. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Thank you, Dr. Brown. Now, please let me introduce our 2020 tassel turner, Bernardo Brito.
My name is Bernardo Brito. This is my second year in MSJC, and I'm a nursing major student. Originally from Nigeria in Africa, I moved to California in 2016, and I started MSJC in 2018. and I wanted to finish MSJC in 2 years because I had a goal, and I met my goal to finish MSJC in 2 years because I didn't want to procrastinate and take one classes. So I decided to take 5 classes to 4 classes every year. I'm a nursing major student. After I'm done with MSJC, I plan to go to Cal State San Bernardino to continue my education over there. I like studying, and I like reading, and I like dancing. Those are some of the fun things that I did when I was in MSJC. I got involved in PTK because my older brother was in PTK, and he told me about the group, and I was also friends with James. After I finished nursing in San Bernardino, I plan to work for at least 2 years and then maybe go back to school to get my master's. And then the long-term goal is to become a nurse practitioner so I could practice at home at my own time, at my own leisure. And I just want to be flexible. Specific reason why I would like to help children was because of recently my nephew passed away, and it broke my family's heart. So I would like to help children who are in need, and I would like to have children who are unfortunate, who are less fortunate, and they don't have money to help pay for their medical bills. I had 3 face-to-face classes in MSJC before the COVID-19 and the isolation and everything. And I had 1 class that was online. So it was quite a transition when I had to take all my classes to online, because some of my classes are microbiology and we had labs. So it's quite difficult and not usual for us. Professor Bahare is my English professor, and she was very nice and very understanding. And also, Professor David Smith was my philosophy professor, and he was very nice and understanding. Quite a lot of professors that were nice and understanding because I had a different accent, and they were accommodating, and some things were different from the way I'm used to it. So they were very nice to me. In accordance with time tradition, I would like the members of the grade class of 2020 to certify the completion of their associate and certificate degree at MSJC College by moving the tassel from right to left. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present the graduating class of 2020. Congratulations, you did it.
Class of 2020, thank you for choosing Mount San Jacinto College. Again, I want to remind you of the amazing journey you have taken to reach this milestone in your lives. As I said, we started the year with promise. You, Class of 2020, are the promise. You are the promise of a future filled with resilient and resourceful leaders. You have shown the region and the world how quickly you can adapt to change, create innovative solutions, help each other, and remain determined, even in the face of adversity. Congratulations, Class of 2020. We are proud of you.
I would say to the class of 2020, MSJC, you guys rock. You guys have done it. You got through the homework, you got through the drama, you got through the obstacles, anything that came your way. And with this sad crisis going on, you still persevered. You guys should be so proud of yourself, because I am. Eagles rise.
Let everybody know what a great thing that you have done, what you have accomplished, and how much that you are supported. Keep being you, keep being adaptable, and show that resiliency, because you know we are all cheering, we're all going to be watching, and there are going to be millions of eyes and a whole lot more people seeing the great success that you have accomplished in your time here at MSJC. Eagles rise!
The team at DSPS applauds your hard work and determination that has led you to earning your degrees and certificates. Congratulations.
Hi graduates, it's me, Dr. Karen Cranny, and I just want to wish you the happiest graduation ever. We're proud of you. We know that you're an eagle, and eagles rise and they fly and they do great things. So, happy graduation.
Congratulations, MSJC graduates. Dr. Mason here just to say job well done. So rise up, Eagles. It's your turn to fly into the future. Congratulations.
My name is Truk Hamai, and I'm an assistant professor in psychology at the San Jacinto campus. MSJC class of 2020, take it, make it, Eagles rise.
Congratulations, you did it. 2020 has been a year of ups and downs. However, you have succeeded, and MSJC is so proud of you, what you've accomplished, and everything that you're going to do in the future. We also know that MSJC students are the best students. Congratulations, class of 2020.